Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Samuel and today I brought you another video. Today we're talking about Forex again, and today I just brought you another account on MT5. So basically what I'm doing is I am creating another challenge with another account in which we're going to try to grow this account at the same time as well, along with the other 20 accounts. So as of right now, I'm trading around the 20, 21, 22 accounts more or less at the same time. And this account here, I want to trade it a little bit differently than the other ones. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to decrease the proportional lot size of the account, but I'm going to trade, actually I'm going to have many trades at the same time. So instead of just having 3 trades at the same open at the same time, I'm going to try to have like 10 trades at the same time. I don't know, 7 trades at the same time, and I want to act like the 100% of the account is half of it, so like 5,000%. So when the blow up happened, because basically this is that's basically a $10,000 account. Okay, so this is 10k. So overall here, this is 10k. Okay, let's just see it. And what I did with this risk management here is I actually divided this account into 2 parts, so 5k and 5k, and I use proportional lot size on the very first $5,000 available. So this is why we're trading with 0.02 and like at max 0.2 and 10 trades at the same time. So when I hit this drawdown limit of 5,000%, or not 5,000%, but $5,000, when I hit this drawdown limit, which is going to happen eventually, I will have more $5,000, or I would say another chance for me to make up for that loss and eat up that loss until I eventually go back to break-even point and keep trading. Because, and why am I doing this in the first place? So I'm doing this because we're treating this account like this is all of the net worth. So if for example that's all of your net worth that you're doing in Forex, that's kind of how you should treat it, instead of just letting you hit 99% of drawdown. Because if you hit 99% of drawdown, you could potentially blow up your account because you don't have more money to deposit. So this is why it's like an artificial deposit. So that's why we're only trading off of $5,000. And when we hit it, we're going to then use the other half of the account, because that will be our quote unquote deposit. Okay, because that's all your net worth. So that's why we're doing it a little different than the other 20 accounts that we're trading, because I'm trying to be more conservative here. And the only things that I might adjust something here or there depending on the swap, because some of these trades, some of these markets, like the swap, you're paying really high swap and the volume is too low, so it's not worth trading. Because, like, for example, some trades and some markets, we're going to be paying like $10-15 a day off swap, and there's no way we can generate that profit fast enough with like 0.01 or 0.02. That's way too low. So I gotta keep adjusting that depending on what happens every single day. Okay, but I'm trying to like prioritize the markets in which I am either receiving swap, at least temporarily, or if I'm paying swap, it's very cheap and it's not really bothering me at all. And again, the idea here is for us to compound with the many trades at the same time. So for example, we have 7 trades open now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I allowed the market. So if the market goes against me, I can place another trade, 1 trade on all of them. Okay, but just once on all of them, on all the markets, on all the charts, just so I can get a better average price, just in case the market goes against me and I still have margin for error. So that's what I did. And as soon as I hit the 50% of the account, then I'll release the other 50% or the other 5,000, and then we're gonna make profits again. So that's how I'm going to try and treat it. And depending on what happens, I might go a little more aggressive or more conservative. So that really depends on what happens, the swap, the amount I'm paying, how many trades I have open at the same time, how fast I will hit this drawdown first. For example, I could take months until I hit the drawdown, or I might do it on the first month. I don't really know what's going to happen because it's variable income, but it's what we're doing. And again, the reason why I'm doing it is because I want to show you that it's possible to make money with Forex, and there are many ways that we can do it with the strategy. So like I use just one strategy, but this strategy is very flexible, and you can apply it for certain things. and all of them are gonna work in the end. But like you might have an account that's gonna be more aggressive. You might have another account that's gonna be more conservative, depending on your current situation now. You might go a little slower. You might do it this way right here, in which I'm dividing this account in 2 parts. So then when I hit 50% of drawdown, I'm gonna use the other 50% instead of using the whole 100% at once right now, because it's the only net worth. So it's all about risk management, and I'm trying to learn how to manage that risk. So not learn, because I already know, but like I'm not trying to say in the sense of learning, but in the sense of mastering that. So get better, so one day we can hopefully become a master of it, so we'll be able to make money consistently pretty much forever. Okay, even though we have the risks, because there's always going to be risks, but we're still going to be able to make money again with all the things that I said. So it's proportional lot size, diversification, the non-user stop loss. Okay, the non-user stop loss, at least temporarily, at least in the beginning. We may use stop loss later, but in the beginning, we're gonna try to avoid it to make it easier, quote unquote, for us, and using the right trades and using randomness in our favor. And pretty much combining this all together, and on top of this, we also have to take into consideration swap, commission, and of course the news as well, depending on what happens, depending on what market you're trading. Sometimes it's better to avoid a market because it could be very volatile and you might lose money with it. So there are plenty of things that we need to take into consideration, but that's pretty much the core idea of what I'm doing. And just so I can show to you guys, this account right here will be on MT5. So we are trading 20 accounts at the same time, okay, with on MetaTrader. So I'm already doing a series on this YouTube. You can check them out if you want. I'm trading 20 accounts at the same time, in which we're growing each and every one of them with the same strategy, okay? And I want to show that, again, the strategy is replicable, and we're going to do it pretty much forever, okay? So I even thought about creating more accounts, but I don't know if I'll be able to handle it because there's way too many accounts for me to trade at the same time, and I don't have time to be trading 50 or 100 accounts at the same time, at least yet. And also I'm actually afraid of making mistakes, so I don't want to go too hard on me now. But as of now, we have 20 accounts which are separate, and this will be the one that I'm showing to you. So this one's at MT5. So on MT5, MetaTrader 5, I'm using XP Prime. Manual trading, leverage 1 to 200. Okay, you can see everything here. So the amount of losses, the gains, the drawdown, the risk, the balance, the profit or the loss, the monthly interest rate that I will be able to generate, hopefully, on this account, and you're gonna be able to see everything. Okay, and one of the reasons why I love MT5 is because you can use it on the phone as well. You can use MetaTrader on your phone as well, but I think MT5 is better, and that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to show this progression for you guys. Okay, this is my account. That's a $10,000 account. Free margin, a margin level available at 15,000%. Why is that so high again? Because I'm only using half of it. So I'm only treating it, although I have $10,000, I'm treating it as if I only had $5,000. So when I hit it $5,000, then I'm gonna use the other half. Because if I wanted, I could just double it. I could just use 0.04, and then I'd have way less. I would have like half of the margin level, so 7,000%, and that still would be very high. I think that anything above 2,000%, 1,500 to 2,000% is really good, and you can have a lot of margin for you to use. But that's pretty much it. And I'm gonna get weight lower profits. So for example, $10 profits, $20 profits. I won't be able to get like $100 out of one single trade because the market would have to move so much in my favor. Hopefully it's gonna happen eventually, but for the most part, I'm gonna try to do less profit but more consistently. So for example, I'm gonna try to get 10 here, 10 there, 15 here, 15 there, 20 here, 20 there, and at the end of a week, I got like $100. Or 50 or 60, and then hopefully at the end of a month we can be able to do like what, 5% in 1 month, 6% in 1 month, if we're lucky, 10% in 1 month, 2% in 1 month. But just trying to get really, I'm not even worried about the interest rate. I'm actually more worried about the survivalism of the account, okay, and how this is gonna last and survive in the market, than actually trying to generate profit, because generating profit will be just a consequence. And of course, I may pull up again within another account that's gonna be more aggressive, so we can do 15% in 1 month, 12% in 1 month for like a year. But again, this is another style, another style of trading, and this it have to do something very separate from than this right here, because this is, I want this to be conservative, because this will be applicable for most people. Okay, especially people who barely have money and they cannot afford to lose their money. And first things first, again, you shouldn't even put 100% into Forex, okay? But if you want to do this, then you should do this very carefully and being conservative. Don't try to rush, don't try to be aggressive, because chances are you could blow up your account unless you get really lucky and you leverage your account. But honestly, I'd rather just be conservative than be aggressive, because I know this is going to be more suitable for most people than, you know, getting one isolated case and apply that to everybody, because it doesn't work like this. Okay, so the game is the opposite. So the more you try to make profit faster, and the higher the interest rate, the lower the probability of this happening, and the lower the consistency of the probability of this happening, and the opposite's the same. So the lower the interest rate that you do, the easier it is, and the safer it is, and the more consistent it is. And I'm trying to build this, I'm trying to build that balance here between not being too safe and not making any profit, but also not being too aggressive and being way too exposed to risk. So I'm just trying to find a balance here. But that's the goal with this account. We're going to try to find this balance here, putting 10 accounts at the same time, 10 trades at the same time, more or less. And that's pretty much it. So thank you so much for watching. I'm going to show that on my phone right now. And I'm going to be showing that to you every day or every week. We're going to be putting a complete series of this, so we know that it's totally possible for you to make money with Forex. All we need to do is just have patience, be smart, don't be crazy, don't try to do 1,000% in 1 month, and it is possible, okay? Although we have the risks, because Forex is not cash flow, is not a cash flow asset, okay? It's more for a speculation. So we have to understand that Forex is speculation, okay? But doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. You can do it, but just know the risks, okay? This is not investing in stocks in which, again, you get cash flow, or you're investing in an economy that generates work, that generates jobs, that the profit of it goes back to you in form of dividends, or whatever the case may be. It's different, but still it is good, okay? And as long as we're doing it the right way, we can use pretty much everything. We can use crypto, we can use even the highest risk investment, even day trading, doesn't really matter. We just need to know what we're doing, and don't put all of the baskets, don't put all of your things on one basket, all your eggs on one basket or something like this. Yes. So yeah, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.